Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, beautiful souls, my dear brothers and sisters. Today, inshallah, I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Conversation about something that has been weighing heavily on everybody's mind. And that is the craze for fame, followers, likes, and money on social media, and how it is affecting everybody, especially us Muslims. Unfortunately, most people, they suffer from this narcissistic personality disorder, and trust me, it's a disease, it's a sickness, it's a trap by Satan. People, they post all sorts of stuff, wallahi, sometimes very shocking things, just to get what? Just to get views, comments, followers, and things like that. Allahu Akbar. You see, in today's digital age, it's so easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of social media. And we spend hours scrolling through feeds, chasing after likes and followers and comments. And what's even more concerning is the trend of consistently posting pictures of yourselves, whether it's while eating or posing in different styles, or even pictures of yourselves in every single post. Now, don't get me wrong. There is nothing inherently wrong with sharing pictures of yourselves, maybe occasionally, or especially if it's something rare, or maybe it is something that you want to convey a positive message. But when it becomes a habit, when every post is about self-promotion and feeding your ego, that is when it becomes dangerous. That's when it becomes problematic. That's when it becomes sickness. Think about the story of Satan. His fall from grace was due to arrogance and narcissism. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam, Satan refused to bow down, saying, I am better than him. You created me from fire and created him from clay. And this sort of arrogance and this sort of attitude, it is reflected in most people's content on social media. This arrogance and sense of superiority, which led Satan to his fall. So when we are obsessed with our own pictures on social media, putting ourselves on a pedestal, much like Satan did. You see, brothers and sisters, narcissism is a disease of the heart. It's a disease that eats away our good deeds. It's a disease that eats away our humility. It's a disease that destroys our empathy. And it's a disease that weakens our connections with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Quran warns us against the perils of arrogance, reminding us that true success lies in humility and obedience to Allah's commandments. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Isra, ayah number 37, and do not walk upon the earth with arrogance. Indeed, you will never tear earth, and you will never reach the mountains and hide. And again, it's not just about humility, my dear brothers and sisters. It's all about accountability. What many of us fail to realize is that what we post on social media, it becomes a part of the public record, a record that stays there maybe till the day of Qiyamah, who knows, a record that will be presented to us on the day of judgment. Every like, every comment, every follower, every post, every type of content, it all counts, and it will be added to our books of deeds, whether you post good or you post bad on the day of Qiyamah. Remember, my dear brothers and sisters, true success lies not in the number of likes, followers, comments, etc., but in the sincerity of our intentions and our submission to Allah's will. As Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, he beautifully reminded us, he who has in his heart the weight of a mustard seed of pride shall not enter paradise. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let's be mindful of our intentions when we use social media. Let's strive to use it as a tool for good, for spreading positivity, for spreading knowledge, for inspiring other people. Let's not get caught up in the pursuit of fame and validation and money and things like that. Instead, let's focus on building genuine connections, both online and offline. May Allah guide us and protect us from the traps of narcissism. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us humility, empathy, and sincerity in all that we do. Until next time, take care, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.